Namaste. Now I want to read another chapter of the Book of Secret. That is Osho's commentary on the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, a compilation of 112 techniques of meditation. Actually, it's a conversation between Shiva and Devi. Shiva questions, and no, it's the other way around. Devi questions and Shiva answers. and yes, so the answers is the explanation of the meditation, and in the Book of Secret, actually, it's Osho who explains it, and sometimes also I give my own explanation to the technique or my experience I have made, which I have made with the technique. Yeah, so that's about what is going on. If in any case there is something going on, we don't know, no? So this is chapter 22, and it is called Remaining with the Real. The Sutras. 68. As a hen mothers her chicks, mother particular knowings, particular doings in reality. 69. Since, in truth, bondage and freedom are relative, these words are only for those terrified with the universe. This universe is a reflection of minds. As you see many suns in water from one sun, so see bondage and liberation. So now I'm going to read the technique and Osho's explanation to the technique, and also his commentary, of course, which is the same. 68. Be hopeless. As a hen mothers her chicks, mother particular knowings, particular doings in reality. The key term is in reality. You are also mothering many things, but in dreams, not in reality. You are also doing many things, but in dreams, not in reality. Don't mother dreams, don't help dreaming to grow more in you. Don't give your energy to dreaming, withdraw yourself from all dreams. It will be difficult because you have invested so much in your dreaming. If you suddenly withdraw yourself totally from dreaming, you will feel as if you are sinking and dying, because you have always lived in a postponed dream. You have never been here and now, you are always somewhere else. You have been hoping. Try to live in the moment, in the present, and don't cherish hopes, whatsoever their nature. They may be worldly, they may be otherworldly. It makes no difference. They may be religious somewhere in future, in the other world, in heaven, in the nirvana, after death, but it makes no difference. Don't hope. Even if you feel a subtle hopelessness here, remain here. Don't move from the moment here now. Don't move. Suffer it, but don't allow the hope to enter in. Through hope, dreaming enters. Be hopeless. If life is hopeless, be hopeless. Accept it, but don't cling to any future event. Then suddenly there will be a change. Once you remain in the present moment, dreams stop, because the source has been withdrawn. So remember this. You cannot trust anybody if you cannot even trust yourself. The first trust is always within. Whenever you assert anything and whenever you say anything, first check within whether it is your knowledge and your experience. Throw out all that is not yours. It is not of use, and cherish and mother all that is yours, because only through that will you grow. I think that's very important. I read the sentence again. Throw out all that is not yours. It is of no use, and cherish and mother all that is yours, because only through that will you grow. Don't imitate and leave all facilities. You may feel a certain dullness for a time being, because all your facilities will drop and the real will take time to come and assert itself. There will be a period of a gap. Allow that period and don't be afraid and don't become scared. Sooner or later your false self will drop, mask will drop, and your real face will come into being. Only through that real face can you encounter God. That is why the sutra says, as a hen mothers her chicks, mother particular knowings, particular doings in reality. Always allow your own self to move in its own way. Do something remembering well that it is you who are doing it without following anybody. Always remember, no matter what you are doing, observe whether your center is involved in it or not. Because if it is not involved, it is better not to do a thing. Don't do it. No one is forcing you to do anything. It will be difficult, but this is sadhana. This is what spiritual effort means. Preserve your energy for the moment when something real happens to you. Then do it. Don't smile, preserve the energy. The smile will come and then it will change you completely. Then it will be total. Then every cell of your body will smile. Then it will be an explosion, nothing painted. Then even a very small act, just a smile, may become a source of satori, a source of samadhi, cosmic consciousness. Remember this. From the very morning when you open your eyes, try to be real and authentic. Don't do anything which is sales. Only for 7 days. Go on remembering. Don't do anything which is sales. Whatsoever is lost, let it be lost. Whatsoever you lose, lose it. But remain real. And within 7 days, a new life will be felt within you. The dead layers will be broken and a new living current will come to you. You will feel alive again for the first time. A resurrection. This was technique number 68. It's so funny, always when I read a technique, I discover that I just do the same technique. It happens like magic. I'm not doing it consciously, it just happens by itself. And strangely, sometimes even the same day I read the technique. Very funny. So now I'm going to read technique 69. Go beyond bondage and freedom. So, since in truth bondage and freedom are related, these words are only for those terrified with the universe. This universe is a reflection of minds. As you see many suns in the water from one sun, so see bondage and liberation. This is a very deep technique. One of the deepest and only very rare minds have tried it. Zen is based on this technique. This technique is saying a very difficult thing. Difficult to comprehend, not difficult to experience. But first comprehension is needed. This sutra says that the world and nirvana are not two things. They are one. That heaven and hell are not two things. They are one. And that bondage and liberation are not two things. They are one. It is difficult because we can only conceive of something easily if it is in terms of polar opposites. We say that this world is bondage, so how to get out of this world and be liberated? Then liberation is something which is opposite, which is not bondage. But this sutra says that both are the same, liberation and bondage. And unless you are freed from both, you are not freed. Bondage binds and liberation also. Bondage is a slavery and liberation also. So the first thing, don't try to go against anything because you will move to something which belongs to it. It looks opposite, but it is not. Don't move from greed to no greed because that no greed will again be a subtle greed. So don't create opposite poles. All opposites are related. They are degrees of the same phenomenon. If you become aware of this, you will say that both poles are the same. If you can feel this, that both poles are the same, and if this feeling deepens, you will be liberated from both. Then you are neither for samsara nor for moksha. This universe is the reflection of minds. Whatsoever you see in this universe is a reflection. If it looks like bondage, it means it is your reflection. If it looks like liberation, again it is your reflection. As you see many suns and water from one sun, so see bondage and liberation. The sun rises and there are many ponds, dirty and pure, big and small, beautiful and ugly, and one sun reflects in many ponds. One who goes on counting the reflections will think that there are many, many suns. One who looks not in the reflections but to the reality will see one. The world, as you look at it, reflects you. If you are sexual, the whole world seems sexual. If you are received, the whole world seems to be in the same profession. Tantra says that whatsoever you see is a reflection unless all seeing disappears and only the mirror is seen with nothing reflected in it. That is the truth. It happens when there is no desiring. Yeah, it's very beautifully explained, and that's really the truth. So, that was all about chapter 22. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspires you to try out a technique. And Osho said usually you should try it maybe for 3 days just to have a look whether you like it or not. And if you like it, then do it for 3 months. But you can do whatever feels right for you. If you just want to practice it for 1 day, then practice it for 1 day, or for 1 week, practice it for 1 week. It is good to practice anyway. Better to practice than no practice at all. Let's say like this. Yeah. So that's all I want to share with you. I wish you a nice day. Have a nice evening. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.